All right, welcome back, everybody, for another Minimate review. We have the Dungeons and Dragons box set 2. This is the villain set, obviously. Um, I think I might be a little bit more excited for this. Who knows? Like the original characters from the cartoon are pretty iconic. But these villains, man, they're just really cool looking. The War Duke and Vanger and Decon. I think they're just well designed characters. The whole heroes and villains. I never watched. I tried watching the cartoon when I was a kid. I didn't see that much of it, but what I did see, I loved. I'm trying to go back and rewatch or watch the cartoon. Just haven't gotten too far with it. But this set's just really cool. I mean, we have our first mini mate horse. Like, how monumental is that? Like, that we finally have a mini mate horse. Unfortunately, it's a demon horse, so it's not like we're gonna be able to pop him off and put Doc Brown on him or something, or another Western character. Unfortunately, like, the Mega Bloks horses are still the only thing that really work for mini mates, and those are so ridiculously expensive. It's kind of insane. But yeah, we got our first mini mate horse, even though it's a demon horse. It's just a cool looking set, and of course they're giving us this amazing box for it again, just like the others, with gatefold door. Let's open that up actually. So yeah, here we go. We have a good tray shot. A little light on the accessories, let's say, maybe. Let's see. It doesn't look like there's much. There's a crystal, the ice, whatever you want to call it, goes around the Dungeon Master. The shield. It does look like Vanger has some special effects. I'm not sure if we've ever had that color, that clear white. Maybe we have with Iceman or something. He's a character I can imagine us having that with. But it's great. We have the sixth youthful embark on an incredible journey after taking a roller coaster ride that transports them to the realm of Dungeons and Dragons. There they encounter the Dungeon Master, who bestows magical abilities to them to combat the Sorcerer Vanger and his his forces of darkness. And it's kind of nice if you don't know who they are. They kind of give you a one-word, two-word character bio. Vanger's the sorceress, and Shadow Demon's a spy. Warduke's the fighter, and then Nightmare the dark horse, and then the skeleton warrior, Dikion. I don't know how you say that. Dekion. Like I said, gotta watch cartoons. But yeah, it's and then the venerable dungeon master in a block of ice. So that's that's always fun. These are just really cool looking mini mates. Actually, I kind of can't wait to get them out. And let's do that. Let's take them out of the box. All right, so here they are. They are, like I said, they're a very nice looking set. Very impressed with what I've been playing with so far. That crystal formation. I thought maybe you would just sit inside of it, like sit on top of it or something, and it looks like it actually slips over him, the crystal body over the Dungeon Master. And just some cool looking swords, shields, all that other stuff. But yeah, they're a great looking set. Let's look at each figure individually. Yeah, so the Dungeon Master and his little crystal cage, they're pretty neat. Just a neat idea, to include that from one of the episodes. The Dungeon Master, of course, is a necessity. Unfortunately, he's just all molded. It's not like his arms move or anything like that. It'd be pretty rad if they did. But they can only make these so big. It would be nice if they could make smaller scale mini mates, make a children in that size or whatever. But yeah, still great overall figure just for a mold. It's not like he has to be all that posable anyways. It's not like the Dungeon Master did anything other than say smart stuff and send them on their missions. Let's go on to another figure. So yeah, Warduke looking great. He definitely has that bulked up body. I used to hate those. I still don't really like them that much. It's like a slip cover jacket that goes over them to bulk up the actual figure itself. And I've just never been a fan. And it actually looks really good on him, I will say that. Usually those things like stretch out and make the character look really overweight, and they did a really good job with him. to where it's not, the mold isn't like opening up. And just a really cool looking figure. That helmet, kind of wonder if you were to do Atlantis Attacks Marvel custom figure, if you can make, I think the main character, I can't remember his name, has a head similar to that, so maybe a little customizing potential there. I really do love the head. It has that Magneto red eye blacked out underneath the helmet look. Very cool, very much a fan of that. So let's get another figure out here. So yeah, the skeleton warrior, I can't remember if it's Deacon or something like that is his name, how to say it correctly. But the coolest thing about this, this character does have some cool stuff to it. You could definitely again, a lot of potential for customizing here. But the thing I like is, like, look at the arm. There's a skeleton there on both arms, actually. There's skeletons there for the elbows, as if the sleeve, his short sleeve and the elbows are there. And then, like, right at the legs, the legs have the skeleton look to them. It would be pretty neat to get a Minimate skeleton body and using that transparent technique to to kind of get a skeleton. That'd be pretty neat. I really like it. It's cool looking. I'm gonna have to watch cartoon to get more about this character too. Let's go on to what's his name again? Shadow Demon the Spy. So yeah, Shadow Demon's pretty neat too. He has those the wings. He's got that stand that he can sit on and stuff. Again, obviously I'll have to make him fly. When I use him, no stands. We'll do the levitation tricks and stuff, But he's a cool character. The black is kind of transparent itself. Not the most transparent, but there's some transparency to it. And he's just a cool looking character, I think. He's got the Lady Deathstrike hands. And just looks like a cool, solid black figure. So let's go on to Vanger. So yeah, he looks great too. The whole molded wings and upper body, that dress actually is one solid piece. It's completely hollow. Excuse me, one solid piece is completely hollow. No, it's hollow. It's empty. It actually kind of has some. It's a little wobbly when you stand them up. I mean, it works. But between the weight of the legs and then there's a little bit of a slant, or weight of the wings, and then there's a little bit of a slant to him. He kind of makes me nervous. Maybe some issues in the future trying to balance him out. But last but not least, let's go to the Demon Horse Nightmare. Yeah, so very cool. I will say, if you think balancing and posing two Minimate legs is annoying, try doing 4. It's not like this is the first animal we've ever had. We've had other 4-legged creatures before, Lockjaw. There's the dogs from the Predator movie, the dogs from the Ghostbuster movie. But yeah, I just have never really messed with them that much. So getting this horse and then trying to get his legs to look normal, it's a pain. I'll get there. Like, the pictures are gonna work out and everything. But yeah, it's like, oh, that's right. Posing 2 legs is kind of annoying. Posing 4 legs should probably be way more annoying. This is the other funny part, is the horse head. When you take the horse head off, it's actually a Minimate head, and then this molded piece sits on. It's not like they just molded a horse head specifically for this figure. They just had to slip in the Minimate head too. So it's cool to have him. He's actually probably going to be my first picture. I'm pretty excited to take a picture of him specifically. But yeah, cool box set. I think that's all I got. I think we're going to have to move on to some toy pictures now. Exciting stuff. Let's do that. All right, so we got a nice little setup of, I guess you can see at least 3 of them. You can't really see the shadow guy in the back, the spy. His name's Shadow something or other, Spy, Shadow Demon. Yeah, he's back there somewhere, but the other 3 are clear and present, and just kind of have them coming out of a castle, being all evil looking and whatnot. So nothing too special besides that. I don't know, just used a Fisher-Price castle and had these guys coming out of the drawbridge. Let's do another picture. Yeah, so we have a cool shot with Warduke, him coming down the hallway, and then of course the young brother, the barbarian, what was his name again, Bobby, and Diana are on the run, and of course Bobby wants to fight Warduke, and Diane's smart enough to get the heck out of there. So yeah, it turned out to be a cool shot. Got this yellow light on Warduke just to give him some extra color. Yeah, just kind of a nice claustrophobic castle hallway. Turned out pretty good. Let's go on to another shot. All right, so we have the Dakian, whatever his name is, a skeleton warrior, taking on Eric. He's the Cavalier, and then Presto's saving him by turning the skeleton warrior's sword into flowers. I think I did a pretty good job translating it, so nobody should question it. But I really like how it turned out. It's kind of fun. Nothing too out of the ordinary with it. Otherwise, yeah, just the flowers are tacked on. I have a purple light actually I'm shining at Presto's hat, so it sticks out just a little bit better. And otherwise, yeah, it turned out to be a pretty cool picture. This castle sure is working out very well for pictures and stuff. You being able to use it from a bunch of different angles and still having my pictures not seem like repeats. So let's go on to one more picture. All right, so this is our last shot. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get Shadow Demon in for a picture at all on this one, but basically we have Dungeon Master and that super cool ice encapsulation with Warduke guarding him, and then Vanger telling him, "Don't let anybody pass. He's our captive. That the kids are coming for him. Just keep him in ice." So that's basically all this shot is. Most people won't be able to see what he is. I'm actually going to do a picture. I think I'm going to do one more picture with him. I think I'll do one more picture with these guys. Mostly Vanger or not Vanger, but Warduke and Dungeon Master. But basically, yeah, this picture is just him telling, Warduke to keep an eye on him. So let's go to that last shot. All right, so this will be our final shot. We basically have the girl, what was her name again? Sheila. She has the invisible cloak, and she is breaking in to help the Dungeon Master, who's encased in ice. I've never seen the episode, or at least I don't remember seeing the episode where this happened. So I really don't know how they get out of it, but I'm just kind of making my own lore. Yeah, they're in some kind of cavern halls, and we saw from the last picture that Warduke is supposed to be watching the Dungeon Master. And Sheila's just kind of sneaking in to get him out. So pretty basic. Guys, hit the like and subscribe button. Check out the description of this video for my Instagram and Facebook pages. And we'll see you at the next video. Bye now.